Hi, it's Michelle Einstein, Songbird Song. I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going on, politically speaking. Okay, Trump News Headquarters. Public doubt, 2020. Election results challenged. Public doubt grows. New York Times highlight. Dr. Carson, memory loss is finally a thing of the past. Okay, let's turn the page. A survey indicates that nearly half of the participants, 49%, firmly believe that President Joe Biden did not receive 81 million votes in the 2020 election. This belief is plausible to many, given that Biden appeared out of place and did not seem like the man who supposedly garnered such a large number of votes. In contrast, even though former President Trump has been out of office for almost 4 years, he remains the leading candidate for the GOP in the 2024 election. Concerns about the vote count are consistent across different racial groups, with 47% of white voters, 49% of black voters, and 50% of other minority voters expressing some level of agreement that Biden did not receive 81 million votes. In addition to concerns about the previous election, the survey highlights apprehension about potential fraud in the upcoming 2024 presidential election. A significant majority of respondents, 66%, voiced concerns about the integrity of the election, with 40% indicating they are extremely concerned. However, 32% of respondents stated that they are unconcerned about cheating in the election, including 15% who are not concerned at all. Concerns about election fraud cut across different political affiliations, with 80% of Republicans, 55% of Democrats, and 64% of unaffiliated voters expressing varying levels of concern. Among Republicans, 54% reported being extremely concerned. Interestingly, gender does not appear to be a differentiating factor in concerns about election integrity, as 68% of women and 64% of men expressed worry about potential cheating influencing the election. Although it is typically assumed that men are more inclined toward right-wing views, women surveyed were actually more likely to believe that cheating affected the outcome of the 2020 election. The survey also reveals generational disparities, as younger voters show less concern about election fraud, while 40% of respondents over 40 strongly disagree that Biden received 81 million votes in 2020. TTN Trump files. Countersuit against E. Jean Carroll for defamation. Trump asserts that such baseless allegations spread through mass media have the potential to harm his reputation. It is important to note that Trump has not been found guilty in a civil court where a majority belief in his culpability is sufficient, which sets a lower standard compared to a criminal court where every juror would need to believe that Trump committed the crime. Swing state disaster for Biden. Trump's popularity soars. Jack Smith Trump case racks out $9 million bill for taxpayer. President Trump thrills crowd at UFC 290 in Vegas. Threads muzzle Donald Trump Jr. on day one. In the recent verdict, the jury awarded Carroll $2 million for misconduct and an additional $2.7 million for defamation and punitive damages. However, the jury found Trump not guilty of rape, indicating that they did not believe Carroll's account of the alleged event. Trump's countersuit reflects his determination to protect his reputation and credibility amidst these ongoing legal battles. Biden challenges the legitimacy of the Supreme Court of the United States. He said, "This is not a normal court." Some say Biden is not a normal man. He couldn't tell the difference between his sister and his wife. Some say he has dementia. Yeah, it's excuse me, voter fraud leads me to believe we can't have a fair election in America any longer. Excuse me. So we need to appoint the Holy Royal family of good human beings to rule our land. We need some good people in power. Okay, and the head of that is Jesus Christ, Josh Groban, and Mary Magdalene, Michelle Einstein Songbird song. All right, so that's the end of the video for today. Mainstream includes to the marginalized. Okay, out.